What's up, squad? Back with another video. I seen the title was going out. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button for me, please. Make sure you also go check out Doug and Ace out in the description box down below. Got Letitia James. Well, Letitia James. Some like I said, it's all gonna come falling down, you know. And not saying it in a negative way, but it's just simple fact of we see what's going on, they see what's going on, and you already know who else sees going on, and that's God, you know. And the things that they doing to a person, you know, it's crazy to me. It's sad. It's crazy to me, you know, especially somebody that is willing to change and not necessarily change, just making things better than what we're going through now. And there's a lot of people in my comments saying that we're not going through anything or everything's fine right now. It's people that's in denial about it. You know, it's people that's in denial, and it's actually sad and sickening, you know, how in denial people can be. But you already know. Make sure you hit the like with that subscribe button. Let's get in the video, y'all.
Letitia James, litigious Letitia James is being threatened by Jim Jordan with a subpoena over the Trump trial. We approve because she is not coughing up the information she should give. So Jim Jordan should drag her before their committee. Here's the headline. This is from the Washington Examiner. Welcome to Doug in Exile. This is where the happy patriots are. Of course, subscribe, ring that bell, then you won't miss out on any news. Every day I do about 4 articles a day. Letitia James threatened.
Oh, and I definitely got to say big congrats to Doug, you know, hitting that 500,000 subscribe mark. 500,000 away, you know, from getting that golden plaque. It's definitely amazing. I definitely love seeing other YouTubers hit that mark, getting not only one plaque, but another plaque, you know, and another plaque. So, and I know plaques, you know, a lot of times people look at them, you know, and I feel like it was always a dream for me, you know, to receive a plaque. And it's just, you know, having that milestone, you know, you made it. And seeing Doug, you know, doing what he's doing, I definitely, you know, get that to him. So congrats.
With subpoena over Trump prosecutor Colangelo. Okay. House Republicans are pursuing Democratic New York Attorney General Letitia James to provide records related to her former employee, Matthew Colangelo, who helped secure a criminal conviction against former President Donald Trump last month. They're assuming she is not the person in charge. It's Colangelo who, remember, he stepped down from the Department of Justice, did a massive, went down 3 job positions to go work with Alvin Bragg on this case. House Judiciary Committee Chairman Jim Jordan, Republican Ohio, wrote in a letter to James on Tuesday that he will report to subpoenaing her for the documents if she does not respond to his requests, which he first made 1 month ago. The chairman gave her a new deadline of July 2nd to report to him, noting she did not respond at all to the initial letter he wrote in May. This is what Fonnie Willis does too.
I feel like, honestly, you gotta, I get it what they're doing, but a lot of times you just gotta do it. You just gotta get it done because they think the law obviously doesn't apply to them.
They think that stuff don't apply to them. Now, other people who deny them, they do not get in trouble. But if you're a Republican and you deny Democrats, you go to jail like Steve Bannon. Republicans first launched an inquiry into Colangelo last year. Around the same time, Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg, with the help of Colangelo, brought criminal charges against Trump. Bragg first enlisted Colangelo in December of 2022 to help with the white-collar prosecutions. At the same time, the district attorney was planning behind the scenes for a grand jury to indict Trump. Colangelo was working in a senior role at the Biden Department of Justice on civil litigation, and he had little experience with white-collar prosecution. So why did they need him other than to politically put this hit together against Trump? Colangelo did, however, have a wealth of knowledge about Trump from his time in Letitia James's office. Before working at the DOJ, Colangelo worked under Letitia James while she was conducting a 3-year investigation into Trump, which culminated in James bringing a massive civil lawsuit against the former president and his real estate company. Colangelo was involved in James's civil case and also led federal initiatives, which involved at the same time filing lawsuits against the Trump administration as well as investigating the Trump Foundation. So suddenly, these are like professional hit pieces against Trump, where they professionally stacked up their Democrats in the proper places. They needed them throughout New York. And then they launched them all on Trump all at once, but only after Trump announces he's running for president. You got to remember, all this stuff with Letitia James, all these old real estate things were all known before Trump ran for president. And many of them were known before Trump ran for president the first time in 2016 and the second time he ran in 2020. They did nothing. It wasn't until this time that they dragged these things up and ran it against Trump, which is pretty suspicious as far as timing goes. Amid Trump's trial, Jordan revealed his inquiries into Colangelo, saying in his letter to James back in May that Colangelo's, quote, employment history demonstrates his obsession with investigating a person rather than prosecuting a crime, unquote. I agree with that assessment. By you just look at the evidence at what his career involved with, and wherever the best way he can hit Trump, that's the job he takes. Jordan said Tuesday that his committee is, quote, continuing to conduct oversight of politically motivated prosecutions by the state and local officials, and that Bragg had, quote, engaged in an unprecedented abuse of authority. So this reaches into Alvin Bragg also. Now, and I'd be shocked if when Trump wins, if we don't go after these people. We need to go after them, throw them in jail if necessary. That's what they did to Trump's team. Trump has to do it back to them using the same rules. Quote, notably, Bragg's prosecution has been led in part by Mr. Colangelo, a former prosecutor in your office and subsequent senior Justice Department official to the Biden administration. That ties the Justice Department to what Letitia James is doing to Trump in the courts. As such, the committee continues to seek information and documents related to Mr. Colangelo's employment at the New York Attorney General's office. Jordan has requested from James a sweeping set of records, including any internal communications Colangelo had about Trump, while there are any communications Colangelo had with the Manhattan District Attorney's Office, the Democrat National Committee, or the Biden campaign about Trump. Now, and this also goes into Colangelo's former employers at the Department of Justice. They can get the emails on the other end because they're both talking to each other. We all know those emails are there. That's why they don't want to turn them over. They can easily do a search with all these with these things. They are not going to answer it. That is to admit guilt, because all the dirt's going to be there in all of their emails. In fact, I would guess with the level of intelligence that Jim Jordan probably has access to, they probably already have the emails, perhaps through hackers or through servers. They probably already have the emails that show that they're guilty, and that's why they asked for them. They're just, they just can't, you can't legally do that. You can't tap phones and all that, but they probably already have them if I know the way intelligence works. What do you guys think? Does Letitia James get smacked with this subpoena, or is this another do nothing from the politicians where all they can do is send threatening letters? Let me know what you guys think.
I think, honestly,
in the comments below. Are you still on board supporting Trump? Do you still
it's kind I'm on board. we definitely support, but I think it's more so of, I think a lot of people are getting tired of, like, oh, you threatening with a subpoena, or get it done. You know what I mean? Get it done. Otherwise, don't even talk about it. I'm that type of person. Enough talk. We all see what we all see what this person did. We see what they're continue to do. So something needs to be done, and that's just how I look at it. There's nothing more to say, but it needs to be done. We see how messed up people can be, especially towards Trump, especially because they know what the numbers is looking like. They know what the outcome is about to be. So they're doing everything in their power to do what they can to mess. So regardless. Stuff does need to be done, but we know what the outcome is going to be come November. Make sure to like, but subscribe, but make sure also let me know y'all thoughts and comments down below if y'all agree with me. But y'all already know. Catch y'all next one.